Tonight on Bondi Rescue, lost rings and lost children.
Was he in the water?
Water.
In the water.
Yes.
Big surf and inexperienced surfers, a potentially lethal mix.
Just about to head onto that ledge, over.
Aaron's found motionless in the water. And Blake gets the biggest scare of his life.
I just saw its mouth open and I was shattered. I was so scared.
Whether it's on the 380 from Bondi Junction or QF1 from London, people roll up to Bondi from all corners of the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Bondi Circus. Some come to perform, others are in the audience, but everyone's part of the show.
Yeah, that's great.
Those seeking attention by artificial means will need something pretty special to steal the limelight from countless other Bondi sideshows.
All sorts of weirdos we get hanging around. They generally lose the plot and come to Bondi. Don't know why.
Now, I'm not one to get attention. I'm not one to show off.
Oh, there's plenty of characters down here. More characters down here than a Walt Disney book.
Got a tyre? That's what I mean.
He's got his shoes hanging around his neck.
That's unbelievable.
If Bondi is a circus, then it's the local teenagers who stage the most death-defying acts. In a big swell, Flat Rock is one of the most dangerous places at Bondi, and the most fun.
Yeah, I've been out there a couple of times. Been slaughtered both times, but I'll get out there and do it again. Maybe not today. Today is just a little bit too crazy, you know? Yeah, look at that! It's worth it. Worth it. I don't know how they're not more into it.
This is a stunt that requires extreme levels of bravery and stupidity. The procession of walking wounded begins with local kids Sean and Zach.
I'm on the rocks. He comes to try to help me. He falls down. We both get tumbled over by the waves, but we survive.
Zach's in a lot of pain, but he's too embarrassed to show lifeguards exactly why.
Do you want to shut the door?
Yeah, I'll shut the door for you. There we go. Okay. Oh. So every day, what little boys ask. Don't worry, this is as bad as it is for you as it is for me.
Next victim of Flat Rock is Benny.
Hey, mate, you never turn your back on the ocean. Hey, boys. Oh, here we go. Bit of show and tell for the day, guys. Yeah, you dill.
Just look, mate.
Which rocks are we on?
Just over here.
Experience charging sharper.
Can you get us a couple?
Heavy, mate.
That's solid. You've done well.
I said to myself this today, don't go in, it looked a bit big, but my friend convinced me I'd be okay. Well, I wasn't. I got dragged all the way along the rocks and grazed my hands, my legs, my back. Now it's stinging badly.
Oh! Yeah, I know. Looks like you've been whipped.
Benny's pain aside, everyone rates it as one of the best performances they've seen at Bondi.
Legs up in the air, halfway across the rocks, and he's just sitting there, just waiting for the next wave to come. It was the best stack I've seen out there.
I'm almost done.
Mate, not just in one concentrated spot, like you've done such a good job. Really, you've excelled, mate. One of the best I've ever seen. I'm not joking, mate.
Just go to the medical centre, just ask them like antibiotics or something like that, because mate, you don't want that getting infected.
Well, that's it. Day in the life of Benny.
Benny's Bondi memories will certainly be long-lasting. On overcast days, Bondi's lifeguards catch up on domestic chores.
Hey, work experience kid, when you finish the windows, can you go to the toilets, mate?
Yeah, no problems, mate. I can do that.
By afternoon, cabin fever starts to set in.
Gotcha.
While Chapo keeps watch, Whippet and Corey perform their own circus routine. Meanwhile, Bisho's come across another performance on the beach.
So who's the artist here? Beautiful. How long did it take you?
1 hour.
1 hour. So what's your name?
Hanil.
Hanil.
What's your name?
I'm Greg.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I'm used to the sand. That's
Okay.
part of my job. So you tourist?
No, I live here.
Live here?
Uh-huh.
How long have you been living here?
About 1 year.
Okay. So you get down to here Bondi much?
Sometimes I.
Sorry, I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, I'll come back.
There's no more fearsome sound for a Bondi surfer than the shark alarm.
Well, I don't know who called it.
Some guy down there. They're all standing on the edge. They're watching it down there.
They've seen it?
Yeah, they're all, look, that mob is still standing there.
Shit.
As surfers and swimmers head for the safety of the beach, Bobby and Azza head out to try and find the shark.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything's gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
Oh, we apparently just got a report. One of the local surfers down in the corner just seen a supposed 8-foot shark.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
Harry first sounded the alarm.
I just got a call from the icebergs. Matt, the lifeguard there, said there was a shark. I was sceptical. 30 seconds later, the phone's rung again. He said, yes, it's a definite sighting. Everyone's standing on the pool pointing at it. And as far as I'm concerned, that was good enough for me.
Cut it off! Thank you, H. Mate, I'll head down to the southern area there and try and get some information. Did the kids see it or you saw it as well?
I saw the fin beside the
That's
board.
it.
Yeah, there was a guy shaking and I grabbed his board.
You grabbed his board?
No, the shark grabbed his board.
The shark grabbed his board?
Yeah, yeah.
No. You serious?
Young kid on a surfboard, screamed, turned around, the shark had hold of his board, so it's a definite sighting, mate, definite sighting.
I'm going to go try and have a look for him, but he's actually ran off. I don't know if he must have been scared, I guess, but yeah, he's
Ran off.
Yeah, mate, I'm happy with that. Bondi Central clear.
He turned around and paddled straight in screaming. You know? Yeah, there he is, there.
Yeah, it tried to bite me, but I just.
So you were the kid that had his board?
Yeah, it didn't bite it. I just chucked my board at it and I swam in.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Well done, mate. Hey, you did well. You did well.
No, what are they doing out there? Are
They're
they
looking
just-
for it, mate. Yeah. Did you see it
I thought it was a
coming?
dolphin, and then it I just saw its mouth open and I just f***ing shattered.
No, it was
So scared.
Definite sighting.
Yeah.
That the first shark you've seen?
Yeah.
Hopefully the last.
Yeah.
Young Blake's story is dramatic, but Bobby's fruitless search on the jet ski has left him sceptical.
what everyone's got. Which guy? So you're the kid that came out, eh? Mate, you're 100% sure, eh?
I thought it was just a dolphin, but then I turned at me and I saw its teeth.
Yeah, okay. Just my concern is when we got down here, there was a massive group of seagulls and they weren't moving.
I don't know. I didn't really look at it. I just turned around, grabbed my board and paddled in.
So, was there a shark or not? Twice this summer, there have been confirmed shark sightings at Bondi, including a huge white pointer.
Matt rang me back and he said, yeah, it's a definite sighting. They can see it. Everyone's pointing at it.
You know better than I do, you know. The first thing that goes if there's a shark in the area are the seagulls. They were just sitting there. I think it's a bit shaky.
The seagulls mightn't have seen it, mate.
Seagulls are the first things to go, mate, if there's a shark in the area. First thing that they just lift off.
While Bobby remains sceptical, the cleaner at the Bondi Icebergs pool comes forward as a witness.
I walked down to the edge of the pool over there and about a minute later there it was. He was about 3 foot underwater and just watched him cruising the rocks because they're completely different to the way a dolphin swims or anything else like that.
Bobby's a mate of Chucky's and wants to hear it firsthand.
Yeah, well, there's no cuts on him and there's no marks on his board or anything. But he seemed really calm, you know what I mean?
I've fished my whole life as well, so, and having Polaroid sunglasses, you know, just had a look out there and scanned for a while, and he was just skirting the edge of the reef as clear as day, probably 2-3 feet underwater. I'd pretty much bet it was a small bronze whaler.
All right, well, mate, I've never known you to tell a story until you've had 8 schooners, so...
Definitely a shark. no doubt at all about that.
All right. Well, I'll have to go with you then. All right, buddy. I was sitting on the fence before, but Chucky swayed me towards that there probably was one now, so...
That's actually him.
Yeah, that's him with the board.
Going back in.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake. Going out again? Yeah! There's a fair few other bits of bait out there, so not enough meat on him. That's probably why they left him alone.
Despite the odd shark scare, Sydney's waves are amongst the most crowded in the world. Thousands of beginners want to live the dream of riding a wave at Bondi.
Good, it's straight up there.
Lifeguards occasionally give some tips, but surfing's easier on the sand than it is in the water.
Okay, run in 100 more now, let's see it.
The combination of first-time surfers and big surf is a dangerous one.
What do you want to do? You want me to push you to the beach? No. Have you ever surfed before? No.
Sometimes, surfers find themselves in potentially lethal situations.
Yeah, Tommy, looks like he's going to go up on the rocks, mate. He's actually just about to head onto that ledge. Over. No, mate, you're sweet. Now he's right. He's high and dry, mate. Tommy's just about to go around and guide him back. Over.
Bondi is probably the wipeout capital of the world. When sharp surfboards and soft skin collide, the results can get ugly.
What happened there? The fin?
Yeah.
It's nasty.
That thing's grossing me out.
I think his girlfriend's going to take him to hospital. Over.
I arrived for just yesterday. They put your tooth through your lip, champ. You'll need a couple of stitches there, brother. Send you up the tower. They'll put a proper dressing on it for you. All right? You'll be right, champ. Don't worry about it. No tears. Just hold that on it, not too firmly, just so it's comfortable. Carry your board under your other arm. Right, I go up to our tower, champ. You'll handle it. You look like a tough kid. Good on you, champ. I think his tooth went through his lip. Nasty. He'll need a few stitches. Ruined his modelling career for a couple of years. Stack it on your board, eh? You put your...
No, because the other board went in front of me, the other guys, and then he pulled his leg open and came and smashed me in the face.
Oh, the board here? You didn't put your tooth through it?
No.
Oh, okay. What, the nose of the board?
No, the back bit.
Oh, it's just split you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Reedy's trying to keep Jordan's mind off the pain while he waits for his parents.
Did you see the guy that did it to you? Yeah. You want us to go sort him out for you? And when the big bloke's picking on us, that's when we bring out the one wood. Don't we? Straight in the nuts. And run like the wind.
Cuts and gashes happen day in, day out.
Yeah, it's a good cut. So you want to get a stitch in that, you know?
Yeah.
But what the lifeguards fear treating more than almost any other injury are spinals. Bisho's been called to treat a surfer found motionless at the water's edge.
Keep it nice and straight.
No one yet knows what's happened, but Erin's lost all feeling in her legs.
One more way.
Every summer, lifeguards deal with scores of suspected spinal injuries.
Turn. Nah, when the next wave comes up, it's floating up. You can almost float it under. Water's going down. Okay. Up.
The spinal board is crucial to help stabilise her back and neck.
Just balance ahead. Slowly up. Nice and steady, guys.
We've got a girl approximately 20 to 25 years of age with suspected spinal. We've just pulled her out of the water.
1, 2, 3, up we go. Toward me more, keep coming toward me.
If Erin has damaged her spinal cord, a false move
slowly down.
could be disastrous.
Good work, guys, good work. And we'll try and get her a space blanket. She's really cold. Yeah, she's really cold, mate.
Erin's in shock.
And then we're going to do our best if we can try and
No
get
one yet knows whether this is a false
There you
alarm
go, good man.
or a life-changing injury.
I reckon we get the collar on and try and get her up out of the wind if we can.
just a total precautionary thing, all right? It's working.
Just going to hold your head in line.
Okay. Work. Okay.
Not too tight.
What was it that you actually did when you were surfing? The board hit you?
No, I was going to duck dive and the surfer decided to go for the wave and his nose went into my back.
She was actually just hit by a board in the back of the spine.
Copy that, mate. The ambulance is just pulling up now. I'll go and flag them down.
Slow.
Erin's on her way to undergo a barrage of tests, x-rays and CT scans.
When we got there, she seemed to have no movement in her body, so we suspected a spinal injury and treated it as that.
The trip to Prince of Wales Emergency will be the most anxious ride of her life.
Bondi South to Bondi Central.
At South Bondi, Russian tourist Hope has lost her grandson.
Where did you last see him? Was he in the water?
Water.
In the water?
Yes.
Okay. Can he swim very well?
No.
Not a very good swimmer?
No.
Okay, let's go. What's his name?
My name?
What's his name?
His name is Steven.
Steven. What's he wearing? What kind of clothes does he have on? What kind of, what colour?
Red and black.
Red and black shorts?
Yo.
Shorts. And any top?
No.
We're looking for a young boy by the name of Stephen, about 10 years of age. Limited English. Black and red shorts.
A lost boy, a poor swimmer. It's a situation that puts fear in everyone's hearts. Stephen's now been lost for 20 minutes. What Hope doesn't know is that in a rip 100 metres down the beach, lifeguards have rescued a young boy.
What's your name, mate? Stephen. Do you know where your grandma is? Okay. Do you know where you're sitting? You're supposed to be sitting? No, so you're just a bit lost at the moment, are you? Yeah, okay. I think I know where I can find her. Do you want to come with me? Nice one.
Stephen's okay. It's Grandma that's had the biggest shock.
Oh, she was a bit worried about you. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Mate, you got to stay with your mum or your grandma.
Yeah. It's all right, Grandma. Just make sure you keep your oars in the water. I mean, we do as good a job as we can, but we can't look at everyone, especially when it's kids. Always between the red and yellow flags.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Not a day goes by without someone or something getting lost on Bondi.
Yeah, has anyone up there been handed a wallet and a mobile phone?
Yeah, I just want to check your lost and found.
Yeah, what have you lost?
Sunglasses, something like that.
Half of it ends up here at Bondi's Lost and Found.
What else you got there?
Thanks, mate.
Just keys.
Losing something on the beach is one thing, but try losing a ring or a watch in the surf. That's when lifeguards call this man. A distraught English tourist has lost a ring in the surf. It's a family heirloom. Water specialist Brenton Osborne is on a mission to find it.
People tend to put sun cream on their fingers, and when they swim, your skin tends to shrink a little bit.
This is an operation conducted with military precision.
Now, we've discussed the location, which is important. We've picked it as being out in front of the South flag, so I'll be looking at the front of the line and the back of the line pretty much simultaneously, and that'll keep me in a very straight line when I do my search.
He spends hours out there too trying to find stuff, and I've never seen him come up with anything.
If I do something on the sand, I can do it quickly. But in the water, there's a lot of resistance, 7 times more resistance. I could be here till very late at night. It's just a situation where if you know the search area, you just got to cover it.
Brenton's been searching for nearly 2 hours, but light's fading fast.
I'm the legend.
Somehow, Brenton has managed to find the ring English tourist Hugh lost in the surf.
I'm the legend. Very pleased.
Yeah, 2 hours in the surf and finally turned up. It was sort of a weird one because I found another ring before this one, and I sort of celebrated in advance and then found out that I hadn't found the right ring.
Yeah, there's that temptation, you know, when you lose something sentimental like this on a beach the size of Bondi and as busy as Bondi, that you could just walk off and say, ah, it's gone, I've lost it, go home with your tail between your legs. But then I came up to see the lifeguard and he said, yeah, it might get handed in. try this guy. Gave me this card of an underwater metal detector. I thought it was pretty weird. Gave Brandon a call, and here we are. It's here. It's great.
It was just nice to have actually put an end to the story, you know, to see a nice end to the story.
Brandon's done an absolutely fantastic job, and I'm really, really pleased. So it's cool.
Thanks.
I'm very happy to say he's a legend.
Brenton's earned himself $200, but he's not about to give up his day job. A new day at Bondi, and someone's come to collect their surfboard from Terry in the lifeguard tower.
I just noticed it's yours because I noticed a couple of tattoos there on your hip. Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it there. There you go.
Also, my name's written on the bottom, so
Yeah, well.
custom. There you go.
Yeah.
Proves it's mine.
No worries.
Year of the dragon, I was born, so I got a thing about dragons and dolphins.
Dragons and dolphins.
Erin's suspected spinal injury was a false alarm. She's just been released from hospital.
I was just caught in a bad section. I was on my way back out, and I went to duck dive, and he's gone for a wave which he should have pulled off, knowing, you know, someone's going to get hurt, and he's just landed straight on my back. Got on the board, came to the beach, and then they saw me like laying on the sand because I just couldn't sit up, and they checked my neck and put a brace on, and then I got rushed to hospital. They were really good there. They were pretty quick, and kind of got my waddy off, looked at my back, and realised that I hadn't done anything to my spine. So thank you so much. It's for you guys.
Wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Wasn't even here. Got the mid slices
You
for
might
the boys.
have to save it for some of the fellas at work.
Yeah, I'll
But
save
you can
I'll
have a
save
couple.
it. No worries, it's saved.
No worries.
Yeah, hope it's serious enough to warrant a couple of days
Yeah.
off. One of those days recuperating and the second one surfing.
That sounds alright.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
I might
good.
take that up actually.
Good on you. Get back
All
out
right,
there.
thanks fellas.
I'll pass these on.
Excellent. Cheers.
Next on Bondi Rescue.
Awesome. Have a go at these lifeguards, would you?
Nature on parade. A shark in the kiddies pool.
Look at that.
Searching for missing swimmers.
This is Bondi Lifeguards. He's located at the southern end of the beach. The paramedics going down the wire now.